It's week 2 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' sure-handed tight end. He's going to be a busy man.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
Throwing on their first play. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got the first down grab and still going. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. In an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Gets it to him on the screen.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. And we're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To throw here on 1st down. The throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 1-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 36-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. It goes down as a gain of nothing on the run, and now they're left with 3rd and 14.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connecting on a slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Number 22. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raiders 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in, touchdown! The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Dropping back to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34. Setting up the screen. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 11-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Avoids the sack. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play action here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie things up at 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hauled in left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They send the tight end in motion. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. To throw it on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They motion the tight end over. Handoff on second and short. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Lions 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touch. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Lions readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Back to pass on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's a give up the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Back to throw now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to the air here. Connection made to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll throw it again. Complete to Coleman. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Another carry for him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. First and 10 now from the 30. Let's go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has it downfield, working the left. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill play.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity. I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Give now to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. A handoff up the gut. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. It's second and goal. Going ground game again here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So now, here's third and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 25.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. They'll throw on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the Raiders get there and take him down. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0.